it play and call it work.
Hey there, Wargamers. Josh back to bring another Warhammer 30k bat rep. Today, Chris is back to throw down. We're going to do 2,500 points. You have brought your Iron Warriors in today.
That's right.
To face off against my Mechanicum. Let's check out the armies, the board, and get to the game. And we are going to look at 2,500 points worth of Iron Warriors. Let's start off with your HQ.
All right. This guy is our Warsmith. He's a Praetor with a Paragon Blade and Tartarus Terminator armor.
Okay, yep.
He's also got the Cortex controlling.
Yeah, the Cortex controller, so we can have the robots with him.
Right, so you can control their behavior a bit.
And then the Warlord trait was Child of Terror, right?
That's right, so the reroll and the...
Reroll of ones in close combat for
That's
to
right.
wound rolls, I believe.
So he'll chop up stuff kind
Pretty
of low
well,
toughness.
yep.
Yeah. So he's going to be with two Iron Circle Domitars. They're basically sort of meat shieldy, hammering, bolt cannoning things. We got two quad mortars with the Sunder Shell upgrades. We got a unit of Iron Havocs with 9 missile launchers and Artificer Armor Sergeant with autocannon. We got over here a Medusa, just single artillery cannon. We got 2 squads of identically equipped veteran squads, 2 plasmas, Artificer Armor and Power Fist on the Sergeant, riding in Rhinos. Then we got a Cordis Contemptor Dread with a Chain Fist, and then just regular twin-linked bolts.
Yeah, you get the twin link
guns.
bolter, I think, yeah.
And then finally we got a Legion Glaive with no upgrades, just straight with the quad las cannons and the big Volkite carronade.
And that's the big, it's the beam weapon, right? You just kind of...
Right, you just draw a 48-inch line that can go through terrain. It can, it just sort of chooms stuff.
Yeah, the good old choom. So yeah, everything under it's automatically hit, I think, right?
Right, it's automatically hit, strength 8, AP 2, with Deflagrate and some other haywire other rules.
Nice. Over here, looking 2,500 points worth of Mechanicum. Again, the collection's only so big, so pretty much the regular stuff that you're seeing here. Leading the army is my Archmagos Dominus, standard loadout. He's got his 3-up invuln, he's got his Abeyant. We got the Mastercrafted Photon Thruster, Power Axe, the Machinator Array. Everything you come to expect from him. Because again, I'm running Cybernetica, my 2 compulsory troops behind him are Castellax class Battle Automata. With the enhanced targeting arrays, one squad has Mauler bolt cannons, the other has Darkfire cannons. Moving over to my other troops is I've got 2 units of Thalax cohort, and they are both running with Melta-Bombs and Multi-Melta for some tank killing goodness. Behind them, fast attack, we got 3 Vorax class Battle Automata, upgraded to have the bio-corrosive ammunition, so they are poison 4-up on their rotor cannons, which make them okay at killing Marines. It's a lot of fire. Moving over to my elite choices, I've got a Domitar class Battle Automata up front in the right there, and no upgrades on him. Behind them we have the Pain Train transporting my 4 Myrmidon Secutors with the phased plasma fusils. And then heavy support, I got my Thanatar class Battle Automata with enhanced targeting array, a Krios Venator, and just a standard Krios battle tank. And that is my 2,500 points. For my Warlord trait, I got the, I think it was Master of Mechanisms, number 1, that allows me to give a unit of monstrous creatures, or a, I think it's a vehicle with armor value 12 or greater, it will not die. I'm actually going to put that onto the Thanatar. Big fella in the back there. And the board is set up. That's what we're playing on today. We are doing the Tide of Carnage mission. So this one, it's basically... whoever has the most units left at the end gets a point as a secondary. Slay the Warlord is a secondary. But the main objective is trying to hold zones. So if you hold your own deployment zone, we're doing the Vanguard deployment. If you couldn't tell, by the way, we are kind of off-center there. If you control your own deployment zone, it's worth 3 points. You control the middle, it's worth 5. You control the enemy, it's worth 7. And only scoring units can. But in addition to the standard scoring units in this, anything that's a tank is also a scoring unit. Now, Mechanicum did deploy first, but would you like to seize the initiative, sir?
I think I'd like to try.
Throw the d6 on a 6. And a 2 is a big bad no. So we're going to go over to Mechanicum turn 1. Alright, so turn 1 here for me. I actually need to really try my best to make use of this, because you've got a terrifying amount of firepower in your army. And I remember do my best to not end up in a line that the Glaive can just shoot down. So I think we're going to start off my movement phase. We're just going to go ahead with the pain train's going to move up, and I think I'm going to disembark because I will be in range to light up your Havocs. You know what? We're here for a rumble, so let's do this. See what happens. Actually, maybe I should maximize my spread out a little bit there. I think next we're going to try to start walking the Castellax over this way a little bit. So I'm going to kind of see if I can get them to where I got line of sight on what I want to shoot at. Alright, so what we did, we brought the Castellax over, so they are able to see that squad of Iron Havocs, which is kind of important because I want to try to snipe off that Sarge ASAP. We're going to bring these guys up over this way. Big Happy can kind of sit where he is. I think next we're going to go ahead and have my Domitar move up. Alright, I ended up just finishing my movement off camera, just trying to get everything kind of nice and tidy. So bringing up some of the robots, moving both the Krios into positions that I can get some shots off onto probably the Rhinos, or what I'm going to be going after. And then just a little bit of a shuffle around of my Thalax cohort, just trying to maximize my shots here. So I think we're going to go right over to the shooting phase, and we're going to start with my Darkfire Castellax, putting shots over into your Iron Havocs. Don't think I'm going to bother with any Cyber Surgery attempts this turn, because it doesn't make a difference for what I want to do. So yeah, Darkfire Cannons, zap zap, going over this way. I am hitting on 2s with Gets Hot. So there's one Gets Hot. Do I make my 3-up armor save? I do. So we'll get rid of that. And now I am wounding them on 2s, because it's strength 7. And that is 2 wounding hits. Right. First lookout, sir. Fails on a 1.
Alright, so he's popped?
Yeah. Strength 7, AP 2, just gets him.
Yeah, and then the second guy's...
Is he claiming cover? Let's check. And getting one more of them. Not a bad start. Get rid of that Sarge. That was kind of the one making me a little bit nervous. You do also owe me a blind check.
Blind?
Yes.
Right.
So that's just on 1d6, and it's a initiative test. Right. So you can fail on 5 and 6. No, they're not blinded. It did. Okay, I'm pretty happy about that. Next up, let's go. We're just going to put as much plasma into those Iron Havocs as we can. Next up, let's go phased plasma fusils into the Havocs. 24 shots out of those 4 guys, because it's 6 shots a guy, kind of mean. Hitting on 2s or wounding on 2s. And I rolled slightly better than average. I only got 2 misses. Oh, sorry, 3 misses. And keep in mind, this, even though it's called plasma, these don't get hot.
Yeah.
And with the 21 dice in my hand here, wounding on 2s. And that's going to be a bunch of 5-up cover saves. So what did I say? 21. So there's 18 5-up cover saves coming up. One at a time, right. 5-up covers.
Is it one at a time?
Oh, sorry, yeah, you don't get to do them one at a time.
Yeah.
Keep thinking that there's still the Sarge there.
So that's definitely enough to...
Yeah. I think you only passed you only passed 2 out of those, so... That is the Iron Havocs just gone. Now, I couldn't see the guy in the back, so the guy in the back there's still alive. Right. So there's still one hanging out, but I get everybody else.
Just remove their whole rock face.
Yeah, the whole thing just melts.
Yeah.
I can't complain about that at all. Next, we're going to go the Twin Mauler Bolt Cannon. Is going to put shots up into... I think let's shoot your little artillery piece because I don't like the way it looks. I know what quad mortars do and they terrify me. So that's going to be 3 shots, twin linked, hitting on 3s. Everything hits. Now you just use the toughness of the artillery piece all the time, right?
Toughness 7.
T7. So with my strength 6, I'm wounding on 5s. And there's 2 wounding hits.
Cover.
AP 3, so you're on a 5-up cover. Pass 1, fail 1, so
1 wound.
1 wound onto the piece. Not bad. The Volkite Sentinels are out of range for anything there, so that's okay. Next, let's go with the Pulsar Fusel. shooting across the board into that Rhino. Ooh, hopefully it's going to be overkill. All right, the Fusel. So I'm going to have 4 shots hitting you on 3s. As usual, 2 hits. All right, now this is an Ordnance Weapon Strength 9. So I'm going to roll 2 dice, pick the highest. It's 2s to glance here. So that's a pen. And a nothing. So yes. 1 penetrating hit. And let's see what it is. I need a 6 to blow you up. Show me a beard. And no. Goes to an immobilized result, I believe. Next up, the other Krios there. No real juicy targets with where he's at. I was hoping to pop a Rhino. I don't have much else that could pop a Rhino right now. So he's going to instead go ahead and drop a large blast right in the middle of these happy little folks.
Straight up?
Yep, just a straight up blast. No ordnance here. So just dropping it so if a direct hit, we'll get 3 hits.
Okay.
Ballistic skill 4.
There you go.
Direct hit. Alright, so you are majority toughness 7 in that unit. I am strength 7. So I'm wounding you on 4s with rending shred.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if the shred helps a little bit maybe. Show me a 4. There's 2 of them. And this is just AP 3. So right. Closest robot's got a, what, 4-up invul?
It's AP 3, right?
Yeah, are they armor 2?
Yeah, no, they're armor 3.
Okay, yeah.
So they get 4-up invul, 3 rolls, because it's a template.
Yes, okay. There's 2 fails. See if the reroll helps.
So 1 wound.
That, not a bad little start. Next up for the big old Thanatar. I'm going to measure range, but I'm going to probably try to drop a shot right on top of that quad mortar's head. Try to drop the template right there. Ballistic skill 5. Okay, so it's going to go over 2 inches. Right. And still clipping the 2 guys. So I'm going to be wounding them on 2s. Oh no, I use the toughness of the artillery piece still. So wounding on 3s. Alright, yeah, I'm still pretty sure I only clipped 2 of them when we had moved the template there. So yeah, wounding on 3s. Okay, there we go. We don't got to worry about it anyways, because I just can't roll to wound. Let's throw the missile launcher off the Domitar, just at that Rhino. A little extra punishment. Actually, you know what? No, we'll throw it up there. We'll throw it at the artillery piece. See if I can knock a wound off of it. Hitting on a 4 for him, I believe. Definitely a 6. And then I'm wounding you on 3. And a 2. So there we go.
Famous 2s.
Yeah, a little bit of... the shooting was pretty effective against the...
Like, you wiped the Iron Havocs, but the rest of the...
The rest of the army
is kind of hanging in there.
So I think that's going to be it for my shooting phase. I think you owe me 1 morale test for that little
right.
Iron Havoc guy. Yeah, he's fine. He didn't mind. So that is the end of turn 1 AdMech. Not a terrible little shot there, but I do need to withstand some major firepower coming back my way on Iron Warriors turn 1. Sorry, the turn, jump back a second. I forgot. I got a penetrating hit there, so you do owe me a leadership test to see if you're going to be snap shooting. No, you'll be fine.
That's right.
Okay.
6-inch.
Cordis moving up.
These guys can move up.
Yep. I'm scared of them, but at least they're slow. There's not a quick delivery system for the big scary robots of death.
Yeah, they take a while.
Rhino, you're going to move the full 12? No disembark?
Yeah, they're going to just get up to there.
Okay. Just opting to change the Rhino up a little bit so you don't have to go into terrain, because you didn't take Dozer Blades, right?
Right. Would you say that would fit through there?
The Glaive? Yeah, you can move the Glaive through there. You're fine.
Okay. I don't know how the last cannons and...
Yeah, I got no problem with you moving them through there. We should have actually double-checked to see. When we set up terrain, I think that was the intention. This might have got bumped a bit.
Oh, all right. So, it'll move up.
Oh, no. We cannot not move it up and say we did.
Right up there. All right.
This thing's terrifying.
Big, chunky boy.
And that's actually going to be it for movement. Nice and simple to get started there. No psychic, right? So no. Right over to shooting.
All right. He's going to try to repair his immobilized resolve on 6.
Nope. Kicking it does not work. Yeah. There's going to be a run here. He gets to go
3
next
inches.
to 3. Okay. Now, he's got fleet, right?
Yeah.
You could fleet it if you wanted to.
Oh, that's right. I could, huh? I'll try.
And the fleet result will be...
a little less.
All right. Worked out fine for me.
All right. So up here. He's Tartarus.
Yep, going to run here, the squad. They get to go an extra 3 inches. No fleet help. Ooh. I got to deal with them ASAP. That's going to be it for runs. So we're going to go right over to some actual shots now. Who's going to start us off?
Start with Medusa. Drop a plate onto your Myrmidons.
Dropping right there on the guy in the back.
Right.
And you're going to scatter full distance because you can't see.
Right. 8 inches that way.
Whew. Dropping right there and not clipping anything.
That's right.
Oh, I was super nervous about that shot. Next up, we're going to do quad mortar, doing sunder shots into my transport, hitting on 3s.
On 3s. So 3 hits.
Yep. And these, my side armor is 12.
And this has sunder, so it's
That's a reroll?
I think.
Okay, yeah.
So
you're looking for
force
4s.
glance. So I'll reroll these.
One penetrating hit so far.
So 1.
Okay. And it's like AP 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not AP good. What's the penetrating result going to be?
A 1.
So I'm just shaking. Next quad mortar, going to try the same thing, putting shots over here. I will get, I think, a little bit of cover. You within 36?
Yep.
Okay,
Good.
perfect.
Right.
So throw them right here for me, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
Okay, a little bit worse than last time, I guess.
Yep.
Looking for 4s.
Roll this.
1 pen.
1 glance.
Okay. Which one do you want me to roll against first?
The glance.
The glance. So 5 up cover on the glance. Nope. And then for the pen. No.
Right.
What kind of penetrating hit?
Penetrating it on a 4.
That's what I think that's just a stunned, right? Now we're going to do the glaive shooting. So we got one set of quad las cannons going over into the Myrmidons.
Right.
The other set of quad las cannon will go into him. And then the big gun just draws a beam. So we'll take care of that in a second.
Right.
Las cannons first.
Reroll for the twin linked.
Yep.
So 2 hits.
Wounding me on 2s. 2 wounding hits on them. I get a 5 up invuln save. And pass 1, fail 1. So... Yep.
Cannon, and then I think heavy bolter. I think is going to try to draw.
He's going to try to go over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so last cannon's here first, though?
Last cannons. 2 hits.
Yep. Wounding on 2s. 1 wounding hit. I get a 5 up invuln save on him. Thank you. Nope. Takes a wound. Twin linked heavy bolter into the castle axe here. 3 shots.
Twin linked.
And doesn't help. So these 2... Yeah, strength 5, so you're wounding me on 6s. Okay, double 6s. Why don't you? Okay, 3 up armor save. There we go. I match your 6s.
2 6s back.
The glaive's going to draw a line. You're going to clip 2 castellax and then 2 of these little fellas as well.
That's right.
So I'm not entirely enthused about this.
Right. So first 2, strength 8, AP 2.
So wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. So
2 wounding hits. I get a 5 up invuln. Pass 1, fail 1.
And the dude's in the back.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s, I think. Oh.
Yeah, it does wound. AP 2, so I get a 6 up feel no pain.
Okay.
No. So a wound and a wound. I'm going to double check because it's got as well as Haywire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's figure this out. Haywire does an extra... I think it's an extra hit or an extra wound. I got to double check that in a second. On a 6, though. Well, you would roll a 6 and make a check.
Definitely great.
Yeah, so technically it's an additional wound. So there's 2 wounds.
But you still get your 5 up save, right?
Oh yeah, so I get the 5 up save against that, right?
So 2 extra.
Or no, it's a wound in addition to anything else, so I don't get the save against that.
Oh,
This
really?
is one of the weird results. So you've caused 2 wounds, so I think you get the Deathlock grade off of it.
Yeah, so I get 1 extra hit. So here's the
1 extra hit?
2 wound
Okay.
roll. So wounds.
Okay.
So.
And then I get my 5 up invuln. No. He's down to 1 wound left, if I'm doing this right. And then on a 6, it does an additional wound.
Again?
Well, it's an addition every time it causes a wound, maybe?
Does
Yeah, the second attack wouldn't have the Haywire special rules, I think, the way it works.
no?
'Cause it's just
it'd
an
be
extra
another. Well, it'd be another hit from the beam. So.
So it would? Yeah, throw a d6. If you roll a 6, you get another wound.
Oh,
There we go.
Got so close.
Don't gotta worry about it. Hopefully I'll kill your tank and we don't have to figure this out.
Yeah.
And then the Deathful Grade against them. Now, they don't have the Haywire...
Right. I did 1
Being
wound to them
damaged?
so far. So.
Yep.
Wait, it doesn't do haywire to them. Only does
No, it only does it to them.
Okay.
So now you're rolling to do another wound on a 2.
All right.
And you do. I get a 6 up, feel no pain.
That's right.
And there it is.
Oh.
Okay. That's kind of scary. And that is it for shooting turn 1 for the Iron Warriors. Doing some good damage, but again, not a ton. So we're going to move over to turn 2 Ad Mech and see if I can just throw some more hate your way. Start of the turn here. I think we're going to go ahead, start with my Myrmidons. They're going to move back as far as they can and just pour fire into these jerks. Ending up there, getting a little bit of distance from them. Let's see. We know we're going to move with the Domitar, so we're going to move him up as well as we're going to shuffle around the Castellax a little bit. Sorry, let's jump back a second, see if my reserves come in. I'm going to roll them all at the same time. It's 3 ups for them to show up because they're all identical. I'm getting one of them. Gonna roll for the one happy little murder turkey. So with the outflank, we're gonna do 1 or 2. He comes in over there. 3 or 4. He comes in over here. 5 or 6. I get to pick. Okay, so he comes in over here where I don't need him. You silly turkey. That's not where I needed you to be at all. Moving up the Domitar and his little Castellax escorts here. Still not in range of putting shots in that quad mortar that I want to, but I'll make do. Moving that Thalax squad over this way so I can go kind of eventually get into your deployment zone. Squad here don't like what's going on, so they're just going to kind of hop back this way and try to spread a little bit. Moving over to here, he's going to shuffle ever so slightly to here, and I'm going to bring him over this way to put a shot down the line. So I think that's it for my movement. Let's get over to my shooting. I think we'll start off here. He's going to do a Cyberthurgy to try to repair, and then these guys will be doing the shooting. So leadership 10 to put a wound back. Yeah, he's fine. So he's up to 2 wounds. Let's put the Darkfire Cannons over into your big scary tank. You know what, I'm kind of scared of the quad mortar, so let's shoot the quad mortar instead. Like, I'm not going to kill that Glaive anytime soon. I just want to have to put up with the terrible shooting from him. So 4 Darkfire Cannon shots into your little quad mortar. Hitting on 2s. So everything hits. Strength 7 versus your toughness 7. So I'm going to wound you on 4s. 2 wounding hits on it.
Right.
And it is AP 2 minus 1 to your cover, so you're only going to get like a 6-up cover.
Alright. So let's pop the dude.
There we go. I'm going to throw him up there. Yeah, so you still got the crew left, but the gun did die. Next, let's throw the large blast out of my lightning cannon into the squad again. Just trying to drop it kind of right in the middle, a little bit more on this guy's base.
Alright.
See what my scatter is. Ballistic skill 4. Oh, it's going way over. It's not going to hit anything. Well, that's kind of sad, but you know what? I owed you a bad roll like that. Next, let's do the Myrmidon, shooting into your, again, your big happy robots. All of these shots going to be hitting on 2s. So again, a very strong volley, only 2 misses again. 3 misses. And now strength 6 versus majority toughness 7, so I'm wounding you on 5s.
Yikes.
Not a ton, but enough.
4 ups.
6 4-up saves.
So,
Woo.
4. That'll take this guy.
Kill him, and
Wound out.
there we go. That, you know what? I'm happy with this trade. Iron Havocs and one of those for these guys. Yes, sir. Next, let's go the Fusel. He's going to try to shoot at the Rhino again, see if I can damage him up. So I'm going to get a grand total of 4 shots, hitting on 3s. As usual, 2 hits. It's almost always.
Yeah.
I am looking for 2s to glance you, though. So the first one is a pen. Second one is a pen.
Alright. So,
Let's see if I can blow him up on a 6. No. But he is a wreck. Disembarking the squad like so. We'll give him a happy little smoke hat. For fun, let's throw a missile at him. You're going to have... Chances are you're not going to fail the armor save up front, but whatever. I think I'm hitting you on a 4. Nope, definitely not a 1. Yeah, let's drop the big template. See if I can kill him off. I'm going to drop it right on top of his head. Right there. Direct hit will get 3 of them. And there's a direct hit. Wounding you on 2s. There's 2 wounding hits. I assume we're going to do 2 lookout sirs.
yep. Look out, sir. And
Yep.
look out, sir.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so the 2 guys next to him go down. Let's do some Mauler bolt cannon shooting at the squad. Hitting on 2s. So we got 1 miss out of the bunch. And then I'm wounding on 2s. One out of those. Okay, so that's 4 wounding hits. You get a 2-up armor save. You want to do one at a time here?
Yep.
Unless you want us to look out, sir.
Or not. So that's 1.
Did you want to look out, sir? We'll count that as your your lookout, sir, if you want.
They're AP 3s, right?
They're AP 3, yeah.
Yeah, so I would have just done Artificer.
Yeah.
So then
Woo! And then AP 3
more.
Nice.
Plasma dude.
And I think we get some jetpack moves. So these guys moving an extra 12 inches. Zoom! Ending their move like so. And then the squad over here is going to move an extra 6. So yeah, they're just kind of shimmy this way a little bit. And I think that's it for shooting. Over here, you owe me a pinning test.
Pinning?
They're fine. And then for the penetrating hit, yeah, they're okay. I think, yeah, you owe me a morale test too for shooting. Good point.
Alright, but they are Iron Warriors, so they reroll failed shooting.
Okay, morale test.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, they don't like it.
Alright, so 2d6 back. 6.
And that is enough to run them right off the board. Another pretty solid shooting phase here for me. So wiping out an expensive squad and killing off one of the big scary robots. So pretty happy with that. Can't complain. We're going to go on to turn 2 Iron Warriors. See what you can kill. Jump back a second here real quick. I forgot to do the snap fire there. Probably not going to hurt your quad mortar, but hey, it's worth a try. I might be able to. Hitting on 6. Okay, I lied. Twin linked. Okay, so it won't still only do hits. Wounding on 5s. Okay, there's a wounding hit. It's AP 3, so you get your 5-up cover.
Oh, this sucks. Alright.
Okay, I eat my words, so the gun's gone. Well, now I almost kind of feel bad. Well, now I guess let's get ready for Iron Warriors turn 2. All right, start the movement. He's going to do his little automatic thing, his special reactor.
Something on a 6, I think it's
You take some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either a 6 or a 1. We'll figure it out. Yeah, you rolled a 4, so he's fine.
So plus 2 inches to his move.
Not
Or
bad.
to his run check or whatever it is.
Okay, so he runs 2 faster when you get to run him?
Yeah, I'll double check, but it's
Okay.
he gets a slightly better movement.
He's going to go for the +2 run. So he moves up to 6.
Moves up 6, gets up to here.
Nice.
This guy's gonna move up 6 to get up to there.
They're getting closer. I'm not a huge fan of this, but at least I killed his friend. And moving through terrain here for him, he gets to go 6 inches.
Alright, so
Gonna pop up. Yep.
there he goes.
Don't forget about me. Next up, a Rhino. Gonna move up 6 inches. There's gonna be a disembark, or not sure yet.
I think I'm gonna keep him in just plasma at the top.
Yep. Glaive's just gonna do a little bit of a reposition here. Now the microwave gun gets to ignore cover and all that stuff, right? He doesn't really care about line of sight. He just fires the beam.
Yeah, it draws a line and
Gotcha.
goes straight out.
And that'll be it for movement so far. We are going to go over to shooting phase. Do you want to do his run? Just get out of the way so we remember it?
Yeah.
Because he's +2. He's already passed his test for the reactor.
So let's see. So 8 inches.
Whoa, jeez. Up to there. The other squad's going to run, not going to go for the charge. Okay, so an extra 2 inches up the board. Oh, no. I got one more turn of shooting, hopefully.
Alright.
Now we got the Medusa. Go over the big bad shot. Where's he going to try to go?
Alright, same thing on your Myrmidons.
Where-
Center on this guy.
Okay.
So, like that.
Yep, and I think direct hit will get, what, all of them, or
Yeah,
3?
should get all 4 plus the
transport?
Yeah.
Okay. See what you got. Full scatter. Give me a second. We'll find your scatter die. Okay, full scatter distance.
You hit. There you go.
Oh, geez, getting all of them. You were wounding me on 2, sir.
Alright, Myrmidon. 4 wounds.
Okay. So let's do these invulns. Because, yeah, it's...
Strength 10.
Yeah, so going off him. Alright, I'm going to roll them all at the same time. We're looking for 5-ups, and it's just killing them if I fail. Ready for all the beards and the 5s?
Come do this.
Nope, only one lives. And the furthest one away from the blast is probably the one with 1 wound left.
Nowadays, this full.
Blast onto him. You get, because it's ordnance, so you get 2d6, I think, and pick the highest.
Is that? I think so.
Yeah, your ordnance barrage on him.
Alright, so I'll take the 6.
Yep, you're going to get the penetrating hit.
Yeah. See
Do
if
the
it
low,
explodes.
nope. But I am just a wreck. Now we've got the glaive shooting. What's first?
So, last cannon on this guy first.
Okay, so last cannon's into him. Twin linked.
2 shots.
Yep. 2 to wound. 2 wounding hits. I'll grab those off you and I get a 5 up. Automatic shielding. Failing both. I'm down to 1 wound. Oh. Next, the heavy bolter's going to fire against my little chicken there. Hitting on 3, twin linked. Not bad. Let me double check my toughness. Toughness 6, so wounding me on 5s.
Nothing.
No. He's safe for now. The other last cannon see anything? Now we get the big beam going choom down the line. So 1, 2, 3 hits.
That's right.
So starting here.
Strength 8.
Does wound. Yeah, right. See if I can pass my 5 up. No. So there's 1 wound. And then a 6 to see if the haywire goes off on him.
That's right. So 6.
No. So there's 1 wound, and you want to do the deflagrate now?
Yeah, deflagrate.
It does not wound. You need a 3 because you're strength 8, right?
Right.
And they're T7.
Okay.
So
On him.
like so. Down the line, next guy here.
All right. I think on 2s.
Yes, on 2s definitely. He doesn't get anything for this. So see for the 6 to see if you do the haywire. No.
And then the deflagrate doesn't.
No. Okay, so he takes a wound. Brings him down to 2 wounds left, and then the squad back here.
Last guy there.
Definitely does wound. A 6 up, feel no pain. Nope.
And then no haywire, right?
No haywire on that, yeah.
All right, so deflagrate, another wound.
And then see if I can feel no pain that one. Nope. So 2 wounds to the closest, which is the guy in the front. Squad here. Plasma going to go into my robot.
That's right. Hitting on 3s.
Everything hits.
So
Or sorry, 1 miss.
Yeah.
And then wounding on 4s.
Ah, nothing.
There we go. Woo!
Twin link bolter.
Yep.
Twin linked.
So that's 2 hits. You're looking for 6s to wound? No. 1 remaining Iron Havoc will try to snapshot down the line into the Castellax. No, it doesn't hit 6. And that's it for shooting. So I owe you a leadership test here. I believe they're on leadership 8. It's definitely not leadership. Well, it might be leadership 9. Let me check. I lied. It's leadership 9 on the unit, leadership 10 on the Sarge. So he's sticking in there. And that's the end of turn 2. Again, doing some good damage. Not removing models off the board, but starting to wound my stuff pretty heavily. So hopefully next turn you're going to get some casualties. But we're going to move on to turn 3 AdMech. Alright, first things first, I need to roll for my 2 murder turkeys, see if they come in. On 3s. Yeah, we get them both. Same as before, 1, 2 over here, 3, 4 over here, 5, 6 I pick. First one, I get to pick, and he'll be coming in on this side. And then the second one, I get to pick. So yeah, they're both going to show up over here. And bringing in the turkeys right there, nice and close, because I do want to shoot at that Medusa. Over here, he's going to sell his life dearly. Not going to give you any extra little movement for charges. There we go. Next up, he's going to be moving up, yeah, just his 6 inches to right about here. Say hello to that rhino. And these guys will walk around the corner as well. Just kind of boop, boop like that. Darkfire Castellax are just going to shimmy a little bit to get better board position. So up the board. He's still got a little bit more wounds left, so up the board. And the boss man will head over here. This turkey's near useless. He's not going to do anything on the side of the board ever. So instead, he's just going to be booping to this side. And my Castellax are going to go ahead and jump their... Yeah, so they get a little bit further than him over here. Go, boys. Score that side. Back over here, these guys, again, are just going to kind of shuffle. And bring him over to here, because I'm not sure what he's going to need to shoot at. And for my lightning gun one, he will just head over this way. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where everybody's moved so far. So let's go to shooting. I think we are going to start with... You know what? Let's go on the other side of the board and do my little vultures. First lightning gun into the back of your Medusa. Hitting on 3. He does hit. Strength 7, rending shred. So it doesn't really help too much here. But what's the rear armor? 10?
Yeah, 10.
Looking for a 3 to glance. And that's a penetrating hit. What kind of penetrating hit? The kind where I think I destroy a weapon. Alright, 50-50 between the main cannon and the heavy bolter. So a 4 up, I'm going to take off the big gun. No, heavy bolter's gone. Not too worried about that one. Let's do the second one, see if he does any better. Hitting on a 3. He does hit. Looking for a 3 to glance. Penetrating hit.
Right.
What kind of penetrating hit? The kind where you are immobilized.
All right.
Let's go over here. Myrmidon shooting into... what are they actually called?
Iron Circle, Domitar,
Gotcha.
Automatas.
Yeah. Hitting on 2s. So he still gets 2 misses. I'm gonna be. He's the one that keeps missing twice every volley. I'm gonna be wounding on 5s. That's 1 wounding hit. Now you're only down to a 5 up invuln, right?
Right.
So, 2 wounds left. You know what? I kind of want him to disappear. So let's go ahead and we're gonna fire my pulsar fusel into them. So I'm gonna get 4 shots into that squad. I'm gonna be hitting you on 3s. Again, always 2 hits. Strength 9 versus majority tough to 7, so I'm wounding on 2s. That's only 1 wounding hit. Womp womp.
On the squad?
Yep. 5 up. Okay, you make it.
This.
Let's do this squad next. We're going to fire Darkfire Cannons, I think, into the Rhino there, because I do want to get that Rhino open. And he's going to go for a Cyber 3G repair. And we'll do that on the lead robot. Leadership 10. Yep, we're fine. So he's back up to full. Now let's go Darkfire Cannons into that Rhino. Hitting on 2s. Everything hits. So I'm strength 7 versus your 11. Okay, so show me 4s. So a glance and a pen. Let's see what kind of pen it is. AP 2. The kind where you're just shaking. You know, in hopes of trying to finish this off, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to shoot the missile there and not be able to charge with him? Shoot these guys. I think these guys will be able to wipe out that Rhino. So let's go the Mauler bolt cannons off of them into the Rhino. Looking for 2s to hit. Okay, everything hits. Strength 6 versus your front armor of 11. So again, I'm looking for 5s to glance you. 1 penetrating hit.
See if it explodes.
AP 3, no explosion there. So just a forced disembark. Hopping out like so. Next up, my big fellow here, the Thanatar, I'm going to actually try to drop the shot all the way right, basically on the side of his base back here. Just able to center it on him right there. This is not likely to work, but you know what? It's worth a try. Ballistic skill 5. Okay, it's going to be a direct hit, so 2 hits. Alright, yeah, and I do clip the Dreadnought, but we're going to take care of these guys first. You're still majority toughness 7 in that squad, so I'm wounding on 3s. Only 1 wounding hit. Would you like to look out, sir?
Are you doing that barrage or directly?
That's a barrage.
Okay.
Alright, so look out, sir.
On 2 up.
Okay, passes. And then you get a 5 up invuln.
So
1 more wound down. And then see what I can do to your Dreadnought. Side armor 12 on him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking for a 4 to glance. Again, it's an ordnance weapon. So I did get a penetrating hit. Does he have the automatic shielding or no?
Yeah, it's a 5 up against shooting.
Okay.
So 5 up.
No. And what kind of penetrating hit is it? With a +1? Okay, the kind where you're just, yeah, shaking. Right. I think that's going to be it for my shooting anyways. He doesn't really have any valid targets right now that I want to shoot at. So yeah, actually, Murder Turkey. Run. Gobble gobble. Go an extra 2 inches. And that'll bring me over to charges. I will declare a charge against the Marine squad there with the Domitar.
Right.
So you will get to Overwatch anybody that can see. So we got 4 bolters, 2 plasma. So we'll do, you can roll them up at the same time for the little ones with plasma.
Alright, so, yeah. So, regular hits at first.
Okay, so you got 1 get hot in the plasma.
Alright, I'll roll that one.
He's fine.
And then,
And you're looking for 6s.
That's right, 6s for...
Yeah, so it's 2 6s that hit.
Right.
4s to wound. So you're looking for the Wrens.
So
Okay,
1 wound.
1 wounding hit. I only got a 3 up armor save. Live. Yeah, he does.
Good.
And his charge distance is going to be...
That's good.
Yep, he's in. Completing my charge in there. The other thing I do at the end of the assault phase is their move. They're going to get to go an extra 7 inches. So they're just going to kind of come over this way. Say, please don't shoot us, Glaive. And the squad in the back is just happy where they're at. I get D3 Hammer of Wrath. So I'm going to get 2 Hammer of Wrath. I'm wounding you on 2s. That is 1 wounding hit. You get a 3-up armor save. No. So I do kill 1 guy.
Let's do in the front.
Yep. And we're both swinging initiative 4, so we're going to do the pilot at the same time. I'm going to remove the smoke just so we can kind of get the Marines to where they need to be. And then ready for some swings. Alright, so piled in at initiative step 4. You and me a fear test, because I'm a big scary robot.
Alright.
On leadership a bunch. Yeah, they're not scared of me. I'm going to be hitting you on... I think it's still just weapon skill 4, so hitting you on 4s. That 3 is going to make me double check. Yep, that's 2 hits, and then just squishing on 2s with strength 10, AP 2. So that's 2 Marines dead.
2 to the guy in the front.
And you're going to swing with crack grenade, so you get single attacks.
So
hitting on 4s though. Oh jeez. Okay, that's 4 hits.
strength 6. So
Yep, you're still wounding on 5s.
do
1 wounding hit, and it's like AP 4 or whatever, I think, right?
something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So 3-up armor save. And he's fine.
Alright.
Power Fist piles into swing now. 2 attacks with Power Fist, hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit, wounding on 3.
Nothing.
No. Alright, so I did win combat there, but what did I killed 2, I think?
Yeah, you can.
Scratch that, I killed 3, so you're down to leadership 6.
Alright.
And, yep, so you are going to run. You get a 4. I think I get a bonus to this. I'm going to double check. I might get an extra D3 for Crusader, but if I don't catch, I'll check. I got to check. Yeah, Crusader gives me an extra D3, so if I roll a 5 or 6, I will match you. No. So you do get away, and we'll see how far back you fall. 2d6.
2d6.
7 inches. Ending up there, I consolidate D6 for a 4-inch consolidate, and he will just look super cool and be a big old target on top of that Rhino hull. Looking like so. That's the end of turn 3 for Mechanicum. Again, doing some good heavy damage here. Pretty happy with that. We're going to move on to turn 3 Iron Warriors, see what they can answer back with. And starting the turn, we're going to try to regroup. No, they don't. They hate this. 7 inches back. Not off the board yet, but getting close. Ending up like so. Well, the Glaive's going to move right there because it's angry. Moving over here.
Thing to run 2 more inches.
I think you do that in the shooting, so just move him now.
Alright.
And then in the shooting phase, remember to roll it then. I believe that's how the Cortex works on him. And these 2 following up to right here. Who's going out front? The robot or...
Robot's going to be out front.
Robot's up front? Okay. Shooting phase, going to go for some snap fires in the big guy. You might do some damage. You are hitting those...
Just need 1, right?
Yep, you just need 1.
Alright, so
Alright, looking for 6s. The little die is the plasma.
so
3 bolter hits. Wounding on 4s.
4s. 1.
Okay, I get a 3-up armor save. Live, big fellow, live. And no, down he goes. It doesn't matter if he blows up on top of there because there's nothing close by that can actually be hurt by the reactor blast on him. Glaive's going to shoot next. Where are we going?
Alright, last cannon. Both of them are going to go into this squad.
Okay.
I guess same with heavy bolter, and then the lion's going to draw that way.
Yep, okay. So we want to do the 2 twin-linked last cannons now?
Alright, so last cannons. Twin links.
Yep. No, they're definitely... Okay, that turns into a much better hit.
Yeah.
Wounding on 2s.
So 3 wounds.
Okay, and I get a 5-up save out of that. Show me 5-ups. Pass 1, fail 2. One of them's down to 2 wounds left. I think the closest would be this guy. So the Glaive line, 1 hit here.
Wounds, strength 8.
Strength 8, tough to 7.
Oh,
no, you need a 3.
No.
On him?
Haywire, so 2 to 5 for glance.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay, so nothing. And then on the big fella, he's toughness 8, so you need a 4.
Alright, 4 up. So
Okay, it does. AP 2, right?
Yeah.
I get a 5-up. Nope. See if the Haywire does anything. It does. And then, so you've done 2 wounds with it. Because it does a wound in addition to anything else, so now you get the Duffel Grate.
Duffel Grate.
Yep. 5 up. He's fine.
All right.
Heavy bolter
should
was
get that
shooting
guy.
at them. Yeah, before I put the smoke back on, you could definitely see. So
Roll that
he's fine.
front.
Oh no, that was fine. That's still a hit.
3 hits.
Wounding on 6s.
So 1.
Okay, I get a 3-up armor save. He's fine. Next, we get a single missile on the same guy. Get him. I
2
missed.
up hits.
Oh yeah, ballistic skill 5.
These guys used to be elite.
Oh, I forgot about that.
They used to be awesome before they died.
Wounding on 3.
Strength 8. No,
Nope, there we go.
They used to be awesome.
And now we're going to try to drop a template over there. It's right behind you from the Medusa before it gets pecked to death by the turkeys.
Go right there.
You go right there. Okay, full scatter because you can't see. And 11 inches over that
11
way.
inches that way.
That's getting all the way back to hit the tank. I am side armor 12, so chances are you're going to get a penetrating hit here.
Alright, ordnance.
Yep. And you do get a penetrating hit.
Okay. No involves or anything?
Nope, he's got nothing like that.
Alright, AP2, so give me a 6.
No, he goes to immobilized.
Alright.
Run here.
Screwed up. Nope.
Okay, and then goes an extra d6 for the run. d6 plus 2, sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to
4 inches.
reroll that for fleet.
Yep.
There he goes.
8 inch run. Ooh, I gotta deal with him.
Alright, 1.
Down to 1. It is on a 1 that he takes a glancing hit when he overcharges that reactor. That's it there. So we're going to go to a charge, and I'm going to try to overwatch the snot out of you. Alright, so 6 shots, hitting on 6s. There's 2. Wounding you on 5s. 1 wounding hit. You get a 5-up invul on the big murder death robot.
Fails.
Down he goes.
You know what I forgot about these guys? They have heavy bolters on them.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Well, I think you've been running them each time, right?
Yeah. Just forgot that this time I should have.
But you forgot you could have.
Yeah.
2d6 charge. Yeah, he's in. Well, let's see if the Praetor can beat up wounded Myrmidon.
Yeah.
That's it in the assault phase.
So he's initiative 5.
Yeah,
It's,
initiative more than 1.
4 plus charge. So
Okay, so he's
3
hitting on
hits.
3s. Is it Mastercraft his weapon or no?
no,
Okay.
just regular. And then it's Paragon Blades with strength 5.
Yep, wounding on 4s.
2 wounds.
2 winning hits. I get a 5-up invul and save. No, he's super dead. Consolidate. 2 inches. That brings us over to turn 4 for the game. Quite a lot of stuff dying. I think I'm definitely killing your stuff faster than you're killing mine, but you're starting to get some stuff off the board here. So let's go to turn 4, Mechanicum. This is just strictly a 5-turn game. There's no rolls or anything like that. And let's see what happens. Start the movement. Take care of these because they got to go this way. So he's going to kind of shuffle up to there, and he's going to get closer as well. Next up, my Castellax will march up the board just a little bit. Actually, we'll keep him back, and he'll go forward. His wound allocations are funny in this game. This Murder Turkey will get to about here. And he will move himself to over here. Ready to put a shot there. Start over here with the mandatory shots. He's going to go Lightning Gun into the back of him. So hitting on a 3. He does hit. Looking for a 3 to glance you. And penetrating hit. There's no chance for me to blow you up.
Alright.
So just a wreck. Next, he's going to do his mandatory shots into the closest, which, actually, we're going to measure up. It's either these guys up here or him. I can't tell. Yep. Shooting the fellow up on the rock because he is closer after some measuring. Hitting on 3 with a lightning gun. It does hit. Strength 7, rending shred, looking for a 2 to wound. And it does wound. You get your full 3-up armor save, though.
Alright.
And there it is. Well, we got to try rotor cannons then. Hitting on 3s. So, good. We got 5 hits. I'm going to be wounding on 4s because it is poison 4 up. There we go. Make those 3-up saves.
Alright. No.
And with 2 1s, he goes down. Next, we're going to shoot here. I'm just going to do a large blast right on top of his head, and we'll check to see if I scatter off in a second. Okay. But we know if I scatter, a certain distance anyways. It's easier when there's, a direct hit. Scratch that. You are side armor 11, so I'm looking for a 4 to glance you. And correct me if I'm wrong, but your automatic shield only works from shots from the front?
Yeah.
Okay. So show me a single 4 up to kill him. Nope, a 2 doesn't do it. So instead, let's do Darkfire Cannons at him. See if we can kill him that way. Start off Cyberthurgy Repair over here. I get it. So he heals a wound back. He's at 3 wounds remaining now. He's got better toughness, but no better wounds, even though he's so much huger than everything else. And then Darkfire Cannons going into your Cordis. Looking for 2s to hit. Everything hits. And then looking for 5s here because of the Lance rule. Okay, that's 2 penetrating hits. And you get your 5 up still from the front. And no. Does he explode? He does.
So
And there's their bonus range on that?
Plus 1 inch.
Oh, so I still don't think I hit anything. He blows up 7 inches.
maybe look at the guy.
Yep, not quite, but he does get removed off the board. So let's go ahead and fire some good old anti-tank grade weaponry at your Praetor. I get 4 shots hitting on 3s. Okay, that time he did slightly better. I'm wounding on 2s here. And that's 3 wounding hits. You still got an Iron Halo on him, I assume?
No, he's just straight up Tartarus. So.
Oh, so just 5 ups? Okay.
Is it instant death?
In strength 9, so yeah.
Alright, so he's gone.
There we go. Take that, traitor. Next, let's go some Mauler bolt cannons. I really can't see much going on over here, so let's just try to kill some crew off.
Right.
Grand total of 6 shots. Hitting on 2s. 1 miss. Wounding on 2s. Everything wounds. -1 to your cover, so you get a 6-up cover save.
6-up cover to...
6-up covers.
So,
No. There goes the crew. Next, Murder Turkey going to shoot into your squad trying to run away here. I'm going to get 8 shots here with rotor cannons, hitting on 3s. Pull up my misses. That was half of them. Wounding you on 4s. Okay, there we go. A little bit better. 3 wounding hits total on the unit. You get your 3-up armor saves.
Yeah, it's strength 3, right?
It's poison 4-up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, so this guy...
1 and...
I'll say this guy probably
Yep.
next. So.
Yeah, because it's not on the Sarge until I kill at least one. This one might be. We'll check. And then the Sarge will be next to the lightning gun here. Strength 7, it's Strength 7 AP 5, but rending shred.
Yeah.
So 3 to hit. No, it missed anyways. Don't gotta worry about it. Thanatar gonna drop a shot, and he can put it right on top of that guy's head. Dropping right there. Ballistic skill 5. Direct hit. And strength 8, so just looking for 2s to kill, because it is AP 2. And yeah, that's...
And overkilled again.
Well, that was just enough.
Well, strength 6, or
Well,
6s.
Yeah, I didn't need the 6s.
Like, strength 8 template.
Alright, so at the end of my turn 4, actually I forgot I got to do some, see if I can do some repairs. It will not die. No, he doesn't get a wound back, and on a 6, the Blessed Auto Simulacra, I think. No, doesn't work. But at this point, pretty devastating shooting. All you've got left is the Glaive, which can do a lot of damage, but it's not going to table me in 2 turns.
Yeah.
And 2 crew.
Right.
So
those crew can...
definitely super vicious as the murder,
do
as the
heroic
murder chickens run them
last
down.
axe.
I think it's pretty safe to say at this point we're going to call this an AdMech victory. Because no matter what zone, the Glaive is a scoring unit, I'm not going to destroy it probably in 2 turns. But no matter what zone it goes into, I'll be able to get a denial unit in and claim 2 other zones. Because if these guys, you're not going to get to my deployment zone. And even if you do, these guys will just claim your own and I'll win by the 7 points or whatever it is. So I will say, good game, sir. Awkward left-handed handshake. And let's set up and do a post-game chat. And there we go. Pretty solid AdMech victory on that one. Sorry, AdMech Mechanicum. What do you think? You said this is the first time you played against Mechanicum. We talked a little bit before the game about the stats and what everything is.
Yeah, I guess you just don't appreciate wounds with high toughness and evil saves.
Right.
But yeah, definitely. I think I should have moved the vets probably to reserve in this kind of game. At least try to get them to get some close-up shots in the backfield, and I think stuff was just kind of out of position to do what it needs to do. So my dread and the Dominatars probably just should have started closer off to your
right midboard. And
right in the midboard, and just jam up your face and confuse your target prior a little bit.
Right. Yeah. I think for this one, like my target priority, I'm pretty happy with. And like you said, it's one of those like. I can explain this army until I'm blue in the face, but if you haven't played against it, I can say, okay, large blast, strength 8, AP 2. You know, minus 1 to your cover, reroll successful cover.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, there's other weapons like that, and the Medusa's technically got a better gun. But until you start getting shot by that thing, turn after turn, you don't really fully appreciate what it's capable of killing off.
Yeah, and I think it definitely takes, you know, a number of games just to get used to the idea of, like, you know, how wounds get distributed out in, like, multiple model units versus,
Right.
like, template just being very ineffective versus one big, tough, monstrous creature. And
Right. Well, I mean, when I say I've got 2 4-wound monstrous creatures in a unit, you think, okay, I do 4 wounds to the unit and I'll kill it. Well, in 1 turn, sure, but if you don't do that 1 turn, the other guy's going to stand in front, and all of a sudden, you know,
right,
I can kind of really be a lot tougher than you think.
right, and then it'll just get healed up 1 next
Yep.
turn, and yeah.
And the thing is, I only ever take 1 Cortex controller in my armies, but for relatively cheap, I can take multiple different characters with it, and each of them can heal a model, and I don't think there's any restriction to how many times you heal, so spread notes and Cortex controllers can heal multiple units up and just make the army that much more resilient.
Yeah, so it seems like focus firing and just, you know, trying to really concentrate on an area of your army instead of, you know, doing a little bit of damage spread out is the key, right?
Yeah, as soon as you start to spread fire against this army, it tends to, you know, not work. You've got to start killing off my units, so I can't just shoot you back, because, you know, 2 damaged robots still put out the same amount of fire as 2 healthy robots. You know, it doesn't make a difference. So
Right.
just to win that attrition game, yeah, you got to kill units off. So I can't just do the same to you, because there's definitely armies that can do it, but there's very few armies I've lost the attrition game to with this one.
Yeah.
And with such a low model count, you assume I'd lose the attrition game, but they're tough.
Yeah. Plus, I think when you can survive long enough to shuffle the wounds around, then
Right.
it definitely gets trickier to, like,
Yep.
you know, you get everyone down to like 1 or 2 wounds, and then your army's all melted down.
Right, and that's happened to me. I think the last time, by the time this goes up, the games against Ben probably went up. So when I played against Ben, that's what it was. And he was able to have a little bit more staying power, and it was good, and then my army just melted. You know, it was, everything was down to 1 or 2 wound, and then he started finishing off units really quick, and that, you know, I fell apart. But yeah, typically the focus fire is your best bet against an army like this. So, Chris, hope you had a good time.
Yeah, this is fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. The Glaive was super cool. As much as I want one. Oh, I actually was going to bring my super heavy, and I can never remember the name of it. It's the plasma blast gun one. But that seems to be like the one red-haired stepchild of I'm not allowed to bring it because it's not on the lists. So yeah, I think I have to bring a Space Marine Legion to bring the stupid thing.
Yeah, we don't do plasma that way.
Yeah, no. You can't
Yeah.
bring that thing. You can bring any number of these other Baneblade chassis tanks, just not that one.
Yeah, our
So-
technology is sort of fancier.
Yeah, we lost all of those. I think it's a Shadow Blade or something like that, or Storm Blade, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's the Plasma Blast
Pick
gun.
2 Warhammer words.
Yeah, basically.
Shadow Glaive, Blade Storm.
Yeah. But I don't know. If you folks know better, know how I'm supposed to bring that thing in a Mechanicum list, let me know. And if not, the Night Lords of the Fist will have to bring it one day. But thanks so much for tuning in. Leave some comments, leave some love below. I do my best to watch the comment section for the first couple days that it goes out, so I'll do my best to reply back. And other than that, yeah, keep being awesome, and as always, happy wargaming.